everyone. Today I want to show you my new book of days. If you can see it. See it? So for book of days, Effy Wild is doing a boot camp for the first 4 weeks. And the first week was making your journal. She did an awesome lesson on bookbinding, but I don't have any of those materials. And I just bought a lovely composition book for back to school time, because I can't seem to stay out of those aisles. So I decided to just alter this. And so I watched Tangy Baxter's YouTube video on making her junk journal out of a composition book, and so I decided that that would be an awesome idea for this month, because I've been going through a journal about every month for book of days. Excuse me. So I didn't have sandpaper or any of those fun recommended things for altering the composition book. So I just did a couple layers of gesso on it and then painted it, and then did some stencils and some stamping. You can see here I have one of those awesome plastic canvases that's a circle. It's one of my favorite new stencils that I've found. And then just some stamping. Here's another stencil and just a whole bunch of layers of paint. And then I was trying not to get paint on my binding, but it happened anyway, so I just covered it with some purple duct tape. And then I took and put in some various yarns and embroidery flosses and stuff, and just tied that to get my lovely dangles here, which are awesome. And so, yeah, that's the homemade journal. And I am having all kinds of fun with this. I loved making and personalizing my own. I've never even decorated my covers. I never know what to do with them, and so I just kind of approached it like it was an art journal spread and went from there. So hopefully you guys enjoy the flip. So this is the inside of the journal. I don't have a really nifty camera, I just have my little webcam off of my computer, so this could be a little strange. It's my first time making a video. So this is the inside cover. I've got a little "if found, please return to." Lovely little envelope that I can stick some stuff into. Yay! This I make a divider page for all of my months. So this is going to be September, and it's just paper with some scrapbooking paper with some acrylic paint for edging, and I'll get to that eventually whenever I decide what this month's theme is. I'm starting a new thing where I have my meal plan for the week. We're trying meal planning, and it's actually been working really well. And then also my grocery list based on those meals. This is a fun little page I did about my imaginary world, nation. Wish Keepers Collective is doing some fun things with this. for art journaling prompts and other art making prompts. And as a fiction writer, I love this idea. I've always been really into world building and coming up with cool things. So this is my capital city. See, there's the castle, and they're just fun little doodles. And then there's a lighthouse and a dock, some warehouses, a well and a market, some merchant areas, and then you've got a church, and then the wall. So just some fun little doodles. I haven't finished naming the rivers or the ocean or adding forests or anything, but that's where we're at right now. And then this was this last week from the 1st on, and I just love this little scrap piece. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Really cool little piece I found in my stash. This is just some stuff I want to add to my blog, trying to plan out a schedule of when I can post certain things. And then my meal plan for this upcoming week. I still haven't finalized what we're eating on Monday and Wednesday. A lot of these recipes are from The Chew, which is a fantastic show that we simply love to watch. And then a little blurb about Effy's Book a Days boot camp, which is awesome. And then this background is just gessoed over. This composition book is actually graph paper, which I thought was very interesting. So I gessoed over it and then just did a light watercolor wash with some pearly watercolors that I have that are really super fun. And then this is the last couple days. I'm kind of treating this journal more like a smash book and a Project Life combination along with Book a Days, because I really like those two mixed media forms, and I've wanted to incorporate them for a long time, so now I'm trying to do that. So this is just scrapbook paper, and then this is a stencil, same one as is on the cover, that I picked up, and I love it. I love the circles, and I just traced around parts of it to use as a journaling block. Then we've got the little I started my blog, and just some stickers from Walmart on that page, some smash tape. It's pretty simple. I work third shift, so I don't have a lot of time to do things. I sleep mainly when I should be arting, or art when I should be sleeping, whichever. This is this week's grocery list. Not a whole lot. We're in between pay periods, so not a whole lot to get. This is going to be today's entry, and you can see it's that fun postcard stamp I have. I love that stamp. And then I added a little sticker stamp. This is a piece of pattern paper from Simple Stories. I love their lines. I'm definitely going to buy more. I hadn't seen them before I got this, but I love, love, love their stuff. It's very smash booky and very Project Life, and it works so well with Book a Days. Like, it says Fabulous You flip it over, and then it says My Life Today. So it's an awesome little place to put my little blurb for the day. Then we've got some more smash tape, some more stamping, layering with those pearlesque watercolors. And then this will be the next day's spot. And then week 2 of Effy Wild's boot camp for Book a Days is all about background making. So I made up a whole slew of backgrounds that I'll be able to play with. So this one is again just scrapbooking paper that I had a scrap of, and then some athletic tape for like taping your wrists and stuff, and then again the graph paper with the pearlesque watercolors. It was starting to come apart, so I had to tape it. It was tearing on this side here, so I taped it to kind of help keep it together. And then here you can see that cool plastic mesh that you use for canvas, the plastic canvas. I just took gel medium and pounced it in there. So I've got some really cool texture all throughout this set of pages. A little doodle, some book text, some more of that plastic with the gel medium, some more athletic tape, another scrapbooking paper. Just trying to get some backgrounds prepped so that I can just continue to add to them as that week comes up. This is more scrapbook paper. This is a stamp printed onto tissue paper and then glued down. It's really cool the way it just kind of disappears into the background there. Scrapbook paper, I gessoed through a stencil and then used some distress stains on it. Just a pretty basic watercolor background. I love these colors. These are my go-to colors: purple, teal, and blue, turquoise and blue, whichever you want to call it. So, and then I just wiped it with a baby wipe. Here's another scrapbook paper, and I just kind of went over it with some watercolor. Yeah, there you go. You can actually kind of see it now. So, I really love my watercolors. Watercolors go into like almost every page I do. Here's some more stamping on tissue paper. Fun layers. You can see here that graph paper background. And then I just sprayed it with some homemade acrylic sprays. Easy peasy. Here is a tissue paper napkin layered with some more tissue paper stamping. It's one of my favorite techniques to do. And then just another piece of scrapbook paper glued in. And that's my journal so far. So I will definitely be showing you guys more. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to see what you guys are doing. Yay, fun. Have a great day.